Hello and welcome to another episode of Speaking Into the Abyss. I am your host, Des, and that is your other host,
Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hi, Des.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. We have for you today part 2
Part 2
of
the Jenny
episode.
It's been so hard to get her back in the studio. She's been booked and busy traveling the world.
Yes, hot commodity.
A very hot commodity.
So be blessed and stay tuned to this episode. Jenny, how have you been?
I have been good, just tired, but I've been good but tired. I guess I should say that I'm lucky to feel tired just because I've been able to travel and go and do stuff and see different cities. So grateful that I'm tired, but it sucks being tired. But yeah, I've been good.
Yeah, so where did you go? What did you do?
I took my little sister out to New York it was supposed to be 5 days, 6 nights.
Nice.
Our flight was canceled 2 hours before we were supposed to be on it.
Oh, no.
So we spent another day in New York. But yeah, it was an interesting city. It's kind of crazy to see how fast-paced everything actually is out there.
Yeah.
You think it's fast-paced here, but then you go there and you come back and you're like, this is pretty chill.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I saw in your story that your sister had a butter slime thing, like a butter squishy thing.
Oh my god.
And you had captioned it something like you're being held hostage or something.
Yeah.
What about them don't you like?
Honestly, I think it's a texture thing for me.
Really?
Yeah, because when I touch it, just being able to squish it in that manner, just the texture that it has, it grosses me out. That's why I can't touch slime.
That's crazy.
Because when I touch slime, I can't handle the fact that it's a solid, but it feels wet.
Okay. Have you ever touched a jellyfish?
Never touched a jellyfish.
Would you?
Yeah, I would be down.
Even if it feels like a solid wet thing?
I would try it just to try it.
Okay.
And then if I don't like it, I don't like it. But
yeah,
I'll try anything once.
Okay. Dang, that's crazy. Because,
Yeah.
those slime thingy or those squishy thingies, a lot of people are always talking about, trying to find them all the time.
Really?
Yeah, and, how hard they are to get. And, I don't know. At least my coworkers are always making it seem like it's really hard to get them.
Yeah.
I'm not into them, but, specifically, they be talking about the Nitos and stuff.
See,
but they
I'm
have
good
talked
with
about the
Nito.
butter thingies.
Yeah. But the
Really?
butter, the stick of butter, I can't. It's just the texture to it is weird.
Everyone that I've talked to that has gotten the butter say that the texture is the same.
No, it's different.
What do you think feels different about it? I haven't touched one.
Yeah.
I haven't touched one, so I don't know.
Well,
I'm going
Nito-
off of what I know what Nitos feel like.
Nito is more solid than the stick of butter.
Okay.
And
But when you play with the Nito for long enough, it gets just as
not as how would I even explain it to you? It's have you ever put a cupcake in water and then gone to squish it?
no.
Or have put something in your sink that's a cake consistency?
Personally, no. But I'm thinking I can imagine, what you're saying. The way it would turn into.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a wet bread.
Wet bread, yeah.
That's what the butter thing
Yes.
feels like? Like wet bread?
I just how easily you can squish it and just
Because there's more form to the Nito.
maybe
Okay.
because the Nito itself is firm, right? Even when you play with it,
The outside
yeah,
is harder
yeah,
than the butter one. The
Yeah.
butter one is meant to be super, super soft.
right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think also when my little sister pulled it out of the packaging, it was kind of slimy. And I was
Oh.
I can't do this.
That doesn't sound right. I
can't
don't
do
like
this.
slime
Like
that.
Have you played with the what are they called? The dumplings.
No,
Oh my gosh.
but I know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
So I can play with the dumplings.
Okay.
Because the texture
Rubber.
to them is okay.
Okay.
I just can't stand the smell.
Okay,
They smell way too much like chemicals.
I see. Like super plasticky.
Yeah.
Well, do you know if they're legit dumplings? Apparently, there's a bunch of knockoff dumplings that people are making and selling for cheap. So you have to look at the labels and make sure it's like a legit one because people are making a bunch of fake ones that are toxic.
I
So
don't know.
look into that.
My brother bought them at the mall.
You need to get the non-GMO, all organic, squishy dumplings.
Yes.
Or else, what are you doing?
Like in general.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm like buffering right now. I mean, I think over the last week or so, I've just been trying to catch up on crossing 4 different time zones. It's rough. Like when we got to New York, we were falling asleep at like 3 a.m., which was what, midnight here? And when we got back home, we got here at, right, I think we got dropped off at like midnight, which would have been 3 a.m.
Yeah.
in New York, and I just couldn't sleep after that. So, I also brought you back a souvenir. And
Me?
yes.
What?
And I saw this, and I was like, I feel like she would like this, but then I like second guessed it. And I was like, I don't know if she would like this. And then I was looking around to see if I could find something else, and then I came back to this.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I feel like she would like this. And then
All
I
right.
literally had to send Jess a picture of it. And I'm like, do you think she's going to like this?
Okay.
Ta-da!
Oh my god, I love it. Okay. So I'm gonna describe it. It has the New York skyline. Is that what it's called? In the background, and there's a little rat sitting on a bench with the "I love New York City" shirt on. It's so cute. Jess will have to post a picture. Hopefully, it's super cute. Thank you so much, Jenny. I
of
love
course.
it. I love rats, and I love New York. That's so cute. How adorbs.
That's so
Thank
funny,
you.
of course. Yeah, I sent it to her and I was like, do you think she's going to like this? And she's like, yeah, she loves rats.
I do. I love rats. That is so cute. I literally think that the New York rats too, like how big they are, is so cool.
It's insane.
I love them.
insane.
I love them.
Like, I was not prepared to see them because
Yeah.
we took the subway through most of the city.
Yeah.
And I was not prepared to see them.
Did you see any pizza rats
No.
carrying giant pizza slices?
No. But
They're
my
cute.
friend out there said that it happens a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they also. I don't know if you had the unfortunate pleasures of running into New York's unfortunate trash system, but they're just over rampant. A lot of the apartment buildings have
Right.
one trash area that a lot of people have to throw trash in,
Yeah.
and then that's what these rats are living off of. So they're definitely eating up. They're eating some stuff.
That's
why they're
insane.
huge. That's why they're huge. Also, maybe the ooze, because I'm pretty sure that's
Oh.
where the Ninja Turtles is from. So yeah, it's pretty cool though. Thank you so much. I really love this.
Of course. Yay, I'm so excited. And it's funny because everybody that I know absolutely hates rats.
Really?
Yeah.
I always talk about how. Have you ever held a rat?
No.
Oh my god.
Never.
The way that their tails feel, and a rat will wrap its tail around your finger, and it's so soft, and it's the sweetest thing ever. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's so sweet. They're so amazing and smart, and yeah, I don't know. It makes me so sad that they get such a bad rap, but I
Yeah.
understand. It's just. It's a societal norm thing. I get
Yeah.
it, but they're cool to me. I definitely love them, and I think there's obviously different kinds of rats out there for sure.
Right.
And I understand why the big brown and black rats that they have in New York City are terrifying to some people because they are ginormous.
Yeah.
But I think because they're so big, that makes them unique, and for that reason, they're a 10 out of 10 in my book.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely. What do you think about rats, Jess?
Oh, I love me a good rat. I love rats. They're so cute and cuddly and sweet and just so precious looking and so smart. Yeah.
Wait, have you held a rat?
I've had a pet rat. I love rats.
Oh my gosh.
I earlier we were driving and a little like harmless little flying beetle guy is in the car and Jenny's like, there's a bug in the car. There's a bug in the car. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's just a little bug. Cause like I get like being afraid of a spider, but just like this little tiny bug. And then she's freaking out. And so I was like, just like move it. So I like kind of swatted it away and we're like driving a little bit further. And then it just like flies up and lands in my arm and she's like,
Gagging? And you are being dramatic?
No, I hate bugs.
Wow, all bugs.
she loves ladybugs.
I love ladybugs.
Okay.
I love dragonflies. I love butterflies.
Literally the face I made too because like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I just like I can't do bugs. They're just like so scary to me. I don't know if it's like a thing for me from when I was a kid, but like just the thought of them like crawling around, it just like freaks me out.
Do you often think of like bugs crawling all over
Yes.
you when you think of bugs?
Yes.
Instead of just thinking of them crawling on their natural habitat?
I think of them actually crawling on
Maybe
me.
if you thought of them in a different light, you would consider them differently.
Maybe.
Are there any bugs that particularly freak you out the most?
I mean, definitely spiders.
Really? Even jumping spiders?
Oh my god, they scare the shit out of
The
me.
little tiny baby
Yes.
spiders.
Yeah. Like, I think
Wow.
I think they're cute, but they also give me really bad anxiety. Like, just to think about them, like, jumping on me or just, like, existing.
Even though they can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. I don't know what it is. Like, I know they can't hurt me.
Yeah.
Like, I know beetles aren't going to do anything to me,
Yeah.
but they still, like, scare the shit out of me.
I mean, that's fair. Are you? I mean, I can't like say anything. I mean, we all have our fears, I guess. You know what I mean? I just like I'm so surprised to hear that. I feel like that's not. I like. I guess I don't. I'm not gonna claim to say I know you very well, but it's like I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I definitely thought you'd be like, no, bugs are okay.
I don't.
None.
No. They
Snakes,
no.
lizards.
I touched a snake once. I held one, and I like couldn't get rid of it fast enough.
Why?
I don't know. Just like the feel of it.
Okay.
I think just the unpredictability.
You
of
wouldn't
it,
like
maybe.
you wouldn't like mice.
I don't know.
I don't think you'd like
Probably-
mice.
I don't know because I've held ferrets,
Yeah.
and I love ferrets.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like rats are pretty unpredictable. Well, ferrets are unpredictable, so what makes that one
Yeah.
different from a snake?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe it's just because I haven't like interacted with them enough.
Okay.
But like I spend a lot of time outside, so of course I have to be around bugs. And even having plants in my house scares the shit out of me sometimes
'Cause of
because of
bugs.
the potential bugs.
Dang.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's from me getting stung by a bee when I was like 4. But
What about water bugs? Like crabs and lobsters and stuff. You okay with them? Shrimps, skimps,
Yeah, I think so.
alive skimps.
I don't think I've ever like even with like fish and like rivers and stuff.
You don't
Like
care.
the little fishies, like I've never.
But snakes and
No, yeah.
dirt bugs is not okay. That's so funny.
I wonder if it's all their legs.
Maybe, but like,
But they have I guess, but lobsters have a few legs.
yeah.
And when their
Right.
eggs are grody looking on them, so it's like I don't know. I don't know.
know.
I'm not afraid of a lot of bugs. There are some spiders that I get a little anxious about just because if I think that they can hurt me, or I'm not sure if they can hurt me, or my dogs, then I get really nervous.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, I know a lot of bugs aren't gonna hurt me or my
Right.
dogs or whatever. So I try to just like if I'm outside, they're outside. Like it's their life. And then if they're inside my house, I do call my partner to try and get them out, or like I try to get them out because it's like I don't know. I think we've talked about this on the podcast, but I used to like talk to my therapist about how people, and I specifically, I would talk about myself, how I'd kill bugs that were like scary looking and like ugly. And I was like, but what makes them ugly and scary truly? And like, who am I to deem them that?
Right.
And like, what if I am just an ugly little bug that's scaring someone else? And like, who's to stop them from squishing me? You know, like truly, how's that fair? You know?
Right.
They're just trying to live too.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I definitely understand being afraid, but I respect people who can be afraid, but also be like, but that's life. Like that's nature. You
Yeah.
know, they are what they are.
And that's what I try to like. I think that's where I've been trying to veer towards more nowadays is like trying to not squish them or kill them and
Yeah.
like just guide them outside.
Yeah.
But just the thought of getting close to them like scares the shit out of me.
You gotta get one of them bug grabbers.
Oh my gosh.
That safely grabs them from a distance.
Stop. If they
They're
have
kind of
one
like the
of those-
dinosaur heads, but they're like a little bobble and it grabs them and you can just let them outside.
I need that.
I don't know. I heard like at that point just kill them because as soon as you put them out, they only live a little bit longer. Because apparently, I was gonna say because apparently bugs. They say that bugs and spiders and stuff that are in your house only know how to live like within your house. They're not like. And another thing is like if you ever see a spider in your house or something, they say it's because you're on a different schedule because they usually go out when they won't like run into you.
Okay.
tell
I
me
don't know how
that.
much that is true just because like bugs come from outside depending on the weather.
Right.
Like it just depends on the season. Like winter, obviously they're going into underground a lot more. They're going into
Right.
the trees to like hibernate or to have their eggs so they die. Because a lot of bugs only live 24 to 48 hours. Some of them live a week. But a lot of them only live very, very short lifespans. So bugs are not like... So that's why it's like even more unfair to just kill them. Like they're going
Right.
to die anyway. Why are you killing them
Right.
premature?
1 to 2 years.
Which bugs?
I just put a general.
That's not... You can't do generalization of bugs. Let's do jumping spider, I guess. They probably live years. And then we'll do... What's another outside bug that we could run into?
Ants.
Okay, do an ant and then do a fly.
2 years.
For the...
I think 2 weeks for jumping spider.
I think flies do 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Jumping spiders, 2 weeks?
2 years.
2 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a couple years. Because people keep them as pets.
Yeah.
You wouldn't keep a pet if it lasted only a week. You know what I mean?
Right. See, because
2
ants
weeks
have.
to a month.
For what?
Flies.
Flies are
Oh.
a few weeks to a month.
Flies 15 to 30 days. Fruit flies 40 to 50 days. And then cluster flies live for several
I don't know what a cluster fly is. Do we get those here? They're nasty, I bet. Look, I'm not there's some bugs that
We have it's the big beady-eyed ones.
the ones that go on poop. They kind of look like a zebra fly. Housefly, blue
Wait,
bottle,
is it the ones that
cluster.
are like,
They kind of look like a bee.
greenish? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think. Well, I don't know. You guys grew up watching the same movies as I did, right?
Yeah.
Ants. Like Zebra Stripes. Did you guys ever or Racing Stripes? Did you guys ever watch that? Is it Zebra Stripes or Racing Stripes? Racing Stripes, just says.
Racing stripe.
What about the zebra who ends up racing because he wants to be like the horses? But they're like, you can't, you're a zebra.
That sounds
And then the
familiar.
flies like make fun of him.
Believe how long.
How long do ants
Stop.
live? 20 years.
15 to 30 years.
Oh my god, 15 to 30
That's
years.
insane.
Does it depend on the ant or all ants?
Queens live that long.
Oh, they're keeping her alive.
Ants. Oh wait. I guess there's a variety.
Yeah.
So it just depends where you are. in the
Sure. Yeah. Because their whole life is to keep the queen alive. That's their whole thing.
See, because I'm okay with ants. Like, ants don't freak me out. Flies sometimes, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the exposure.
Flies
to-
don't freak you out.
Sometimes.
I just know that they're like usually around gross things, so I don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
And one time I had this horrific memory of opening a garbage can and there being maggots and flies all in it. Yeah, it was nasty. It was really bad.
That happened to me too once. We were walking down one of the alleys down in Sparks, and we were throwing some trash away, so we opened like the lid of a trash can, just
Yeah.
a bunch of maggots fell out.
Yeah, you never forget
Nope.
maggots.
No.
But I also think maggots are so cool because we've used them throughout history.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, before we really figured out what everything was so mystical and amazing that we
Yeah.
respected everything so much. But because
Right.
we could think we can explain everything, we just lost respect for things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really interesting. I don't know.
Yeah. Dang. Wow. The more you know. Bugs, spiders, rats, reptiles.
Keep them away from me.
What if, like, you meet the love of your life, right? And they're like, let's say you guys talk for years and you guys date for years and like you want to take it slow. So you guys decide like, let's never go to each other's house because we're taking it super slow. And you guys are like 3 years in and you go over and they have anacondas, tarantulas, rats, as pets, not for the snakes, centipedes, millipedes, yeah. But you are so in love with this person, they check off every box and they're the best, perfect partner ever. Would you stay?
The way my skin is crawling right now.
I don't care. I like this stuff, so probably. Probably. Wait, what was the original part though? What was the first part of it? I heard like
You guys are taking it really, really slow, and you guys have been dating for 3 years, but you've never been to each other's houses. Yeah,
So you don't even know they have
3
this collection
years and
of,
they've
like-
never mentioned their pets.
Right.
because you guys are just so like traumatized from just traumatized. You want to take it slow. You're doing a new approach at relationships, and like you asked about their pets, and they said, yeah, I have a few little guys, and that was it.
A few little guys
and
is
like,
crazy.
And like Jenny was like, sure, what do you have? And she's like, oh, like a little snake and like a few little bit. And like at the time, Jenny was just so enamored. She's like, okay.
Oh yeah. And then you get there and it's actually all that.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Jenny?
My skin is crawling, but honestly, I would stay.
Okay.
Because, like, regardless of me not liking reptiles, me not liking bugs, whatever it is, like, that's you. Just make sure they stay where they're supposed to be. Make sure they're not crawling around in my sheets.
Okay, but is it a deal breaker? Say, okay, that's the night you're gonna stay there. You stay the night. You wake up. You have to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, and when you turn on the light and open the toilet seat, a spider's on the seat. Is that the deal breaker? Are we going home after that, or are we just like holding our pee? He only has one bathroom, by the way. What are we doing? in
I'm
that
going
scenario?
home.
Really?
I'm going home.
You're not gonna be like, yo, get your little pet. He got out.
I won't break up with him, but I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go pee, and maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll
All the way home just to go to
Yes.
the bathroom. That is so funny.
yes.
That's hilarious.
Like, that's your thing, cool, like, you know, whatever.
What if he's like, you have to bond with them?
Oh my god.
He's like, that's a deal breaker for me. They're my children, basically. You know? What if?
Oh no.
And your dogs and cats love them. Like they go over and like
Bruh.
the spiders are riding them. The snakes are wrapped around them, just
Brother. Oh my gosh.
The like rats are rubbing their bellies. Like, yeah, they're all bonded. And then he just wants you to also bond with them.
Oh
you?
my gosh. I would, but it would not be a quick and easy thing. It'd probably take us a
Okay.
few years.
That's nice, though. That's nice. Well, you've been talking for 3 and haven't went over, so I'm sure it'll be okay.
I mean,
That's so funny.
So today we went to Carson City and we checked out this cute little bookshop called Bub's Bookshop.
Cute.
Yeah, cute little small area. Good, like a good selection for a small bookstore. Would you
Yeah.
agree?
for the most part.
And then they had a little game room with like a little couch and 2 chairs, and then just like a few games and cards, which I thought was really cool. And we played Never Have I Ever Family Edition, and
The Friends game.
we didn't play anything else between those two.
No, it's just those two.
Okay, and then we played a Friends trivia game.
Oh my god. I am so impressed with Jess.
That's crazy.
I was going to say I would be shocked if she was bad at it. You know what I mean? That's what I'd be surprised at. I'd be like, what the heck? But like the fact that she was like good at it, I was like expecting that.
Oh my
Obviously.
God.
She loves Friends.
She killed it.
Yeah,
She's like getting
she
almost
should.
everything right.
If you love Friends, I would hope you get the trivia correct. You know, as much as Jess loves Friends, at least. You know.
Like I've watched them like the entirety of the seasons of it, but I don't think I've ever actually like sat down and actually paid attention to every episode. But each question that came up, Jess was like, I know what this is. I know
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah.
I think there was maybe 2 questions that you just weren't
Do you remember
sure
what they
about?
were?
Yeah, it was what was the fake name on Ross's a fake ID? Clifford
Alvarez.
And then the other one was what was the fake name on Chandler's ID? And I was like, those are just so like small that I'm like, dang it. Yeah. And then the one that I got wrong was like, what's a superintendent's name? And I said Krieger, but it was Trieger. Yeah. And I did pretty good, but then when we got to the lightning round, that's where I was having a little bit of the struggle. Like the questions were so obscure, at least on the 2 cards we got dealt. And then like even when Jenny did her lightning round, it's just like the ones after that were like basic ones that we could have got, so we just didn't get good ones.
I see. That's cool. Did you play any other things?
It was just the Never Have I Ever,
Okay.
which was
With
oh
Never
yeah, I
Have
did
Ever?
win.
Is that like with your hands, like Never Have I Ever? Is there a board game? Oh,
Yeah,
a
there's
card game.
cards that you have to hold up that say I have or I have never
And then,
on
yeah.
each side.
And
Yeah,
then if you win, you keep the card.
yeah. It's first to
How
5.
do you win?
First to 5 cards.
Like by doing that thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you get to keep the card if you've done it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you've both done it, what do you do?
The person that asked the question gets it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wonder what the non-family edition is like.
I'm pretty
Oh, that was a family edition. It's like never have I giggled so hard.
I literally did look up some of the questions. It's like, never have I ever like laughed at someone when blah 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 blah. Never have I ever like they're just like not even that crazy. Oh, the first one was like, never have I ever played hooky from work or school.
Oh God.
So I was like, okay, they're still not like unhinged, but
We need an unhinged packet.
That's pretty much like the drama card game that A24 came out with for the movie. Except like it's for couples, so it's a little bit more geared towards that. But like if it's like those more kind of intense questions, I guess.
Oh, is it
like-
based on the movie?
Kind of like yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
questions that like the so there's 2 levels in the game. It's all cards. It's in a little box, and the first level is like pretty tame questions, and then the second level is like rock your relationship type questions sometimes.
Ooh.
So like it has the one from the movie. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it.
Is
Yes,
it
I'm not
good?
gonna say what it is. I love that movie. I
Yeah?
thought it was pretty good.
Okay, I've heard mixed reviews.
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy the ending. I said that on the pod, but I feel like it was pretty good overall.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. The question it was the question is, what's the worst thing you've ever done?
Like in general?
Yeah, the worst thing you've ever done. That was their question.
Dang.
So that's like kind of what ruins the relationship and all this other stuff. So that's the first question in the part 2 of the box.
Oh my
So
God.
like it's like stuff like that, and like yeah, you could really say anything because like, but it has to be really like you have to be honest. That's the
Right,
whole point. So it's like,
right.
what is the worst thing you've ever done? You know, it's hard to answer honestly
Yeah.
because like I did ask people like, well, what is the worst thing you think you've ever done? And a lot of people are saying like a lot of people say like lied about something like to somebody or like lied to get ahead. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I swear I know mine because it just recently happened. I was going to Costco to get gas, and
God.
I was driving, and then I was waiting at the red light, and I looked over, and like I see this guy on and I can't tell if it was like a motorcycle, like little moped bike, or if it was a regular bike. But as I'm turning around the corner, he's just laid on the corner, and his head like it looks like he just fell or something. And then I just looked at him, and I was like, I just kept driving, and then I was like, as I like went down the street, I was like, should I turn around? And I was like, and try to help him up or see if he needs me to call anyone. And then I was like, well, let me get gas and then I'll come back.
my
And if he's still there,
God.
I'll help him. And then I went to get gas and then I checked the P.O. box. And then when I was driving down, I was like looking and he was gone. So I think he's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be devil's advocate here and just say I don't think that's a bad thing.
Okay.
I don't think that's bad. I can understand why you felt bad, but I don't think that's a bad thing, and I doubt that's the worst thing you've ever done. Just because that's just like that's an understandable thing because you wanted to help, but like you're also in a moving vehicle,
Right.
going somewhere, doing something. So it's like
Right.
if you were like already stopped there and you saw him and then you were like, I'm gonna pull out of here and leave and then go, then I'd maybe be like, why? Instead of
Right.
just checking first, But the fact that you were driving, you had to like, you know what I mean? That's different to me. I feel like, okay. And the fact that you did the P.O. box, that's still fine. That's still fine. I don't know. What do you think, Jenny?
I think you're right. I think there's worse things that could be done.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not like you hit him.
Yeah, you could have been the one who was the reason he was on the floor, and then you're like, I'll come back later, see if he's still here, finish the job. You know what I mean? But that actually reminds me, I was over here where we're at, people, and there's a homeless man that likes to kick it over here and ask. He has a dog, so I think that's why he hangs out over here because there's a pet store nearby, and I was like driving and I drove up and I like parked and I went inside a store and then I came out and I was like getting into my car and I could hear his dog barking. So I like looked over and there's this like douchebag in like a sports car that like is like pulled up next to him kind of. And he starts yelling like, yeah, why don't you get a fucking job, you lose? Like, and then like,
Whoa.
fucking gasses it into the parking lot and tries to go or whatever. But his car's so slammed, he had to like go really slow over those speed bumps and
Oh
stuff.
my
And then I just like, what a fucking douchebag! Like, what the fuck is happening?
Dude. Like, how much of a douchebag do you have to be to actually be like, yo, go get a fucking job?
My thing is, why go out of your way?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, it takes,
You could just gone on with your fucking day.
and that's why, like, what? I don't know. I've been really fucking. What is it, retrospective? Whatever it is. I just been fucking thinking about all of these interactions that people have and interactions I'm seeing and just like trying to break it down and really trying to be like, why are people doing the things that they're doing and saying the things that they're doing? And stuff like that is really hard because I can't begin to justify it because I don't know what they're dealing with in their day-to-day
Right.
life. But to me, there's no reason to act like that.
There's not. Like, regardless of whatever's going on in your personal life, whatever's going on, like,
Yeah.
throughout your day, you don't have to act like that.
Yeah.
You have the conscious choice to not be a douchebag.
Yeah. Especially to somebody like who's not doing anything.
Exactly. He's literally just existing.
Yeah.
And you went out of your way to be an asshole to someone.
Yeah.
Like, that was your conscious decision.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Like we were saying on the other episode, it's like your pain might be like understandable, but your reaction, it can't be unreasonable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, there's reasons why people act the way that they do. Doesn't mean that they're justified, but a lot of times it's nothing personal.
Right. But I don't know. It's hard not to take things like that personal, I guess.
Definitely. And I think it's okay that you do, but then you have to like really break it down like, well, why is it bothering you? What some fucking random
Right.
loser thinks.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
I don't know. Oh, but okay. Now I'm jumping to another thing. Sorry, guys. But today at work, somebody told me about an incident. Maybe you guys already know about it. It was apparently kind of viral. My partner already
Oh.
knew about it. But there was a Chris Brown concert.
Oh my gosh.
Do we know about
Wait, I
this
think I was
scenario?
watching it earlier today.
Okay. I have not seen it, but I heard about it. What do you guys know about it?
Well, I was just showing her a video. I don't think she knows about anything that happened. But I showed her. I was like, "Oh, look, these concerts are going crazy." And then I showed her a video. I don't know if it's that girl or if that's just someone else that was at a concert. But tell her more.
Okay, so Chris Brown has this thing, I guess. Like, I'm not a fan of Chris Brown for obvious reasons or for history
Right there with
reasons.
you.
Whatever. I would never be at a Chris Brown concert.
Same.
But I know that he still has tons of fans. He's a very famous musician, artist, whatever, dancer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, I remember watching Stomp the Yard because I knew he was going to be in it, even though he
Yeah.
died 30 minutes in. So,
Literally.
like, whatever. But in his concerts, he has this one particular song. What is it? I don't know if you remember which one it is. Down something. I don't know what it's called, but it's one of his older songs. Very
Was it
popular.
the Let me take it.
Yes,
down? Yeah.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's take it down. So it's that song, and during that song,
Yeah.
he chooses someone from the audience, come on up, does his little dancey dance on him, grinds on him. I did not see the. I have not seen it yet.
It's insane.
I've not seen it yet. Jess was gonna show it to me apparently, but
It is
I have not seen it
insane.
yet. But after this video, after this happens, I don't know if it happens like right when she gets home or as she's traveling home or what, but she went with her girlfriends, okay? Her husband threw all her shit out of her house and set it on fire
Yo.
on live and was like,
On live is crazy.
and was like, this is disrespectful that it went off. I want to know, like, what we're thinking about that. I think especially because Jenny, I think, like, we have different views on monogamy and like relationships and stuff like that, but like me and my partner were having this conversation and I was really surprised by even his take, so I'm like really curious what everybody's takes are gonna be, because
oh man,
I also reminds me of the Kiki Palmer thing, and it
oh
reminds
my gosh, yeah.
me, well, how Usher was singing to her and stuff, and then her husband,
but it wasn't like anything like crazy.
no, he was like
yeah, he was just like
caressing her
and,
face
like,
a little
yeah.
bit. Not even the cherry thing.
No.
And then she was like just enjoying it, like letting him sing to her, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And her husband was like, "That's disrespectful. You're a bad wife. You're a bad mother. You shouldn't be a mother."
Went off on her on
Now they're
Twitter.
divorced. And so it's like, it reminds me of that, and it reminds me of this other concert. I don't know if you guys will remember, where somebody was with their boyfriend and she got called up stage and she like pushes him, like gets off of him. No, it's some British guy, and she like climbs up on the stage, whatever, they let her up, and then they go behind a screen and it's backlit so you can like see their shadows and not them.
No.
And she's like all over him. She like drops down, like pretends she's gonna give him head, like the whole shebang. Okay, let me see this video. Oh,
girl.
They are gone, I promise you. Right. She's gone.
Other girl.
oh, this is a different girl.
Yeah.
This is what I thought.
And then
Okay, I was told that was the same girl.
okay.
So I
Which
thought.
one?
So who's the one who's married?
I don't know. That's why I haven't done any like research.
I'm not gonna lie. Both are kind of crazy. Obviously, like
Both
if you're
are very
married, the
crazy.
making out is like really insane. But if you're married and you're doing what the first girl was doing,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was all that. Here I am, kind of defending her, like, well, it's the show. You kind of know what you're signing up
Oh,
for.
it
like,
was
da, da,
very
da, da.
explicit.
She was, before he was even over there, she was already like twerking that thing, calling him over or whatever. And I was trying to argue with my partner that twerking isn't explicitly sexual, which I still think
it's
that.
not.
But
It's
that
not.
video, she's the
Yeah.
one married. That's what I was told. Yeah, that the one kissing was the one who's married.
This isn't that bad. I'm
No.
In comparison to the other one, yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Because how long was that kiss compared to that other
Right.
shit? Because I'm pretty sure he was kissing the first girl too.
Oh yeah.
He looked like he was hitting it.
I think it was the same girl, isn't it? When she's in the handcuffs and he's kissing her.
That's a different girl.
It is. I thought it was the same
Are
as
we
the
sure?
first one.
Because I thought
I
she
swear
only
she's wearing
brings
the
up
same
one for the
thing.
one
No,
song.
but it's like a different, like they clipped a different.
But I swear she's wearing the same thing.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me check.
Regardless, my partner's point, and I think a lot of people's point in this, and I understand and I agree, is like it's the not consideration.
Yes.
It's the non-consideration of your relationship and your
Yes.
boundaries and your partner and what they might feel, and think about the entire situation.
Imagine if the situation was flipped and your partner was doing that to you.
Right. He was. Yes.
It is. It is.
She literally is so insane for that.
It is. Like,
Because so now I understand. Now it's justified to burn her clothes because,
Yeah.
like, at that point, it's like one thing: the kiss, throw the clothes out.
yeah.
All that other stuff, burn them. Because,
Yes.
like, holy moly,
That's-
bruh, she basically fucked him, like right
Yeah,
there on
without-
stage. She
without,
might
like,
as well
actual
have.
penetration, but yeah,
She might as well have.
she might as well have.
I'm pretty sure I saw splooge on his pants. Like, I'm pretty sure he got there, but whatever.
Because I mean, okay, didn't Destiny's Child do that for a while? Like they would bring up men and like put them in chairs and they would dance on them.
Oh yeah, they had a little walk around the chairs,
Yeah.
a little for
Okay.
devotion or whatever.
Imagine that, but like a little worse.
Cater to you. Sorry.
And then that's your husband out there doing the same thing. How would you feel?
I mean, I think it depends who it is.
It does. It does.
Would you like? I'm just saying, like, if it's an artist that like, because it's like Chris Brown is still one of those like untouchables. Like, just because he bumps and grinds me doesn't mean anything else is happening after that.
Okay, and I literally told my partner, I said, here's the thing. As much as we would love to believe like celebrities, they're just like us, they're not. They're not going to be somebody I run into at the grocery store.
They're on
I'm
a
not
different
going to
level.
fucking get called up on stage and dance with this guy and he's going to dance with me and then I might run into him at fucking Winco. You know what I mean? I'm not going to ever get his number after.
Right.
He's not going to be like, hey girl, you know what? That was such good fucking twerking. You should come on tour with
Right.
me and be my wife. Like, it's not going to happen.
Right.
It's literally just different cheeks every night.
I'm
Like
dead.
he's like, dude, it's probably hella bright. He doesn't even know what's going on. He just sees ass cheeks, and he's like,
It could have been anyone. It didn't have
Really?
to be me. It didn't have to be her. It could have been anyone. So like that's what I was trying to say about like, but it's the show. Like that's the show.
it
like in my
is.
mind, to like before I watched the video, because I'm still gonna say that is really crazy.
Yeah, that is really
but before I
crazy.
watched the video, I was thinking,
It's
well,
just,
it's like going to Chippendales.
Yeah,
or like
it's all
Thunder
an
Down
act.
Under. There's an expectation.
yeah,
okay with that.
Right.
Right.
But then you need to have
that
that
conversation.
Yes.
Yes. You have to have that conversation with your partner before
Yeah, and
you
it's
even
like,
go off and
you know
do
what?
stuff.
That husband, obviously, if his wife's a big Chris Brown fan, he knows what Chris Brown does.
Yes.
Why didn't he say?
Exactly.
Why didn't he say, babe? If Chris tries to take you on stage,
You
I will
say
burn.
no.
I will burn all your shit
Exactly.
if you go up
agree,
there.
If you say yes to going up there and you do whatever it is that he does,
Then
then
that'd
we're
be
done.
your choice, and I make my choice, and
Yeah.
my choice is gonna be we're not together.
Exactly.
Whatever it is. Yeah, and that's my thing too. Like that's what I said actually, word for word. I said if that's his wife, he should know how Chris Brown is because obviously she's a huge fan. And so
Exactly.
why would he not know how these songs go, how these shows go? I was like, maybe he didn't think it was going to be his wife. Maybe
Right.
he really didn't think she was going to get selected.
Right.
But it's
So-
the fact that you can't get mad over something you I mean you could,
You can.
but like it's not going to be taken right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, you know, you can have whatever reaction you want to the thing, but like you're saying, if the roles are reversed,
Right.
and my partner gets taken up on stage, and I know that fucking Meg the Stallion's about to, is about to fucking give him a stiffy and fucking dance on him, like I'm gonna be like, wow, you know, like nice, Meg picked my guy.
My guy.
My guy. And then just like and if you do feel any type of way, then I think that is, like you said, another conversation.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I didn't realize I got really, really upset.
Right.
I realized
Exactly.
I'm not comfortable with. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it was gonna make me uncomfortable because I
Right.
didn't consider it as an option. But now that I know, I don't ever want to have that happen again.
Exactly.
Whatever it is, because I was saying like I feel like that's such a huge jump from like to burn her clothes and be like
Yeah.
get the fuck out.
Well, so I was actually reading up a little bit on it, and I
Okay.
don't know how like accurate this is,
Okay.
but I saw that she actually took some of their savings to pay for that VIP experience.
Is part of the VIP being guaranteed to get pulled up there?
I don't think so. Let me
Okay, look it up. Do
Yes,
some
please.
research because I need to know how deep this goes.
Yeah.
Because like then it's even extra. Not even not considering, but going the extra mile to consider not caring. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yes.
And like that's really crazy to me. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I also brought up Meg Thee Stallion. My partner also was like, "Well, if it was reversed,
right.
would you be okay?" And I was like, no, but I think it's because I'm an insecure person. I think that there's certain aspects. I said because personally, and this might sound fucked up, and I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm honest. This might sound fucked up, but personally, if I consider the other person, because my partner is hetero,
Yeah.
and like heterosexual, so he's only into women. If I found the woman to be not attractive or appealing to me,
Yeah.
and maybe less inclined than I am, then I'm probably gonna have less of an issue with it than
Right.
if I thought it was Meg the Stallion who was gonna be twerking on my side, because I don't have like a fat ass, and honestly, I would be thinking like, damn, like he must love that fat ass, like that I don't have.
Right.
And that's where the insecurity comes from. That's
Yeah.
where the upsetness comes from. That's where the jealousy comes from. Not the fact that you're the one who's up there with Meg the Stallion. You know what I mean?
It's a deeper.
Because it could, yeah. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's where people are missing the when they think about these situations and they do get these feelings of jealousy,
Yeah.
they're not being like, they're not considering why it's making them upset.
Right.
They're just being like, I'm upset over the whole thing, but it's not the whole thing.
Right. Like, are you upset because she's actually up there doing that? Or are you upset because he's such a celebrity and she got to have that experience? with
Right.
him?
And if it is the savings things, then it's like, is this a pattern of her like using your
Mismanaging,
trust,
yeah.
you're mismanaging your guys' like things, and you're trying to start a life, and she's clearly like not on the same track. Like,
Right.
is this a pattern of other things, and that's actually what's making you upset, that
Right.
you made this wrong decision and you keep making these wrong decisions. Like, is that truly what's upsetting you? And like, I think like that's what people need to consider.
Yeah.
Is like, what is it that's making you upset about it? Because, but if it is, it's making me upset seeing you dance like that for another man.
Right.
That's fair.
Right.
Because, okay.
But see, that's why it's so important to like, because there are couples who still take trips with their friends while they're in like active relationships or
Yeah.
like actively married.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to have that conversation. Like, this is what I'm comfortable with you doing while you're out with all your friends, whether
Yeah.
it's like out in the city or out in a different country. Like, this is what I'm comfortable with,
Yeah.
and this is what I'm not comfortable with.
Right.
Like, you full on have to have those conversations.
Yeah. And if you didn't get the opportunity to have the conversation, there's not like a too late, you can't have it.
Right.
And also, like, I don't think, like, I think it's fair to get upset. I don't think it's fair to, if there was no expectation set, maybe it's, but also, I don't know, because it's like, well, is it not just like fair to assume that I don't want you to like air fuck a man, like,
Right.
who's not me? You know what I
Right.
mean? Especially
Yeah.
if we are a heteronormative relationship and we've been monogamous and we've chosen to be this lifestyle.
Right.
Why would it all of a sudden be okay that you could do something like
Exactly.
that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Because like I mean,
can see it all.
if you take the celebrity part out of it and you take the fame part out of it, how would you feel if she was doing that with some random man off the street
Right. In the club.
in the club?
Okay, I looked up the package. There's nothing about bumping and grinding on the stage on here. It says you get one general admission ticket to the show in the exclusive rhythm section, VIP riser, exclusive access to the VIP bar section through the show with a special appearance from Usher, first drink poured in a collectible Usher plastic cup to take home with you at the end of the night, 2 drinks included, specially designed tour keychain, exclusive VIP merchandise item, commemorative VIP laminate lanyard, and a rhythm section VIP riser wristband, photo opportunity in the front of the VIP backdrop, tour merch shopping opportunity before doors, early entry into the venue, dedicated check-in and merchandise and pickup location. Certain areas of the riser may have limited views. And then there's not even a meet and greet with this package, and that's like the top one
How
you
much
can
is
get.
it?
It doesn't say on here.
What about Chris Brown?
That's why it's for the both of them.
Oh wait, they're on tour together.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the R&B tour, Raymond and Brown.
Oh.
So this incident happened from his 11/11 tour. So
11/11?
11/11, and it says that the woman, when I look it up, it says that the woman is denying she was ever married. So it could all be a hoax.
Whoa.
Like, she just, because here's the other thing my partner brought up that I considered for a brief second. He said, you know, a lot of these stage interactions, like when Lady Gaga brought up that fan who just knew all the dance moves to her fucking thing.
Oh.
It's like a lot of them are practiced and they're rehearsed and they're hand selected, you know what I mean? To make it seem amazing and wow.
Right.
But it's actually like a rehearsal. It's part of the show.
Oh.
What if she just was a part of the show?
She could have been.
You know? It's possible.
It is.
But I don't know where that man came from, but why everyone thinks the man was doing all
Oh
this
my
stuff. Because you know what?
God.
I haven't seen the video of him throwing out her clothes allegedly that he
But I mean, I guess
recorded.
it does like start important conversations.
Yeah.
Because like now that this is out, and even if it's not real, now people will kind of get the idea of like maybe I should have this conversation with my partner.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like I learned some new information about how my partner considers other things, like in this situation.
Right.
Not even just like about that, but I was like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say, or the opposite. They're like, throw out her shit and burn it. Check. Oh,
Good idea.
great idea. I'm loving this.
I can do that.
Yeah. Well, so we're pretty much like all on the same-ish page, right?
Yeah, but okay, I wanted to ask a secondary follow up to that is, okay, what if it wasn't all of that? What if it wasn't the kiss? What if it wasn't the bumping and grinding? But she gets called up on stage and she's just dancing and twerking. This is where the twerking thing came up, and the whole is it sexual or is it not? And I was like, well, I don't know, because like if I'm out with my girls in the club and I'm shaking my ass, I'm not doing it because I'm in the hopes that some man's gonna like,
No.
you know what I mean, sniff
Right.
my, I don't.
Yeah.
Air. Yeah, I don't know. But that's not what I'm hoping for. That's not what I'm
No.
even considering.
You're just dancing.
I'm just dancing.
You're just
that's what
expressing
it's
yourself
a
with your body.
dance move.
Yeah.
And then like my partner was like, he's like in that setting, he just disagrees.
Oh.
And I was like, that's actually interesting. I wouldn't have because my partner, like if you know him, he's so, what is it called? Like level-headed, like
Yeah, just like down to earth.
down to earth, fucking super cut. Yeah, like he just
cognitive thinker.
yes, he thinks everything. He's so chill,
Yeah.
whatever. And so, like, for me to like just hear him be like, "Oh no, I consider that to be like an act of like a
Something against my trust.
yeah, like it's an act against our relationship because you're not being you're being I don't know, whatever." And I'm like, that's so interesting, like. Because I've always considered it to be a dance move. So you're right. Because I would have never had that conversation with him.
Right.
And have thought that. Like, what if my
Yeah.
favorite band would have called me up? Or Meg calls me up and I'm like, hey.
Exactly.
And, now I'm just breaking his heart, you know?
Did you ask him? Does it matter if it's a guy or a girl?
Yeah. He thinks that the act of doing it in front of, I guess, like the public. And I said, well, what's the difference
Oh.
between that and doing it in the crowd? 'Cause
Right.
I said, what if I'm hella good at dancing in the crowd? And they're like, hey.
Right.
And then it opens up and
There's
they're all
the crowd.
focusing on me. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
hey. You know what I mean? I was like, what's the
Yeah.
difference? It was like, because now I'm just doing it in the limelight. If anything,
Right.
and I was like, this is why I think it's actually cool. Like, I think it's cool if you get called on stage and you're
Yeah.
dancing and you're fucking, who gives a fuck if you're twerking, you're shaking that
Right.
ass, whatever. I said, because when the bitches do the splits and they twerk,
Oh.
that is so cool to me.
So
I'm like,
sick.
holy fuck.
So
dude.
sick.
So, like, to me, I'm not considering that, like, oh, she's showing off, she's flaunting her ass. Like,
Right.
to me, it's not that.
It's skill.
So I wonder if it's because he's a man who looks at women in a
Yeah.
sexual nature. So to
Yeah.
him, it's easier to see it as a sexual thing
Oh, yeah.
versus a dance thing.
Definitely. No, I agree with that because if you talk to a lot of men, most men, I won't generalize and say all men, but most men, like, they do view women in a sexual manner. So when they view the way that we dance or like whatever we consider just an expression of our bodies, it's going to be sexualized to them, even when we don't see it as a sexualized movement.
Right.
So your partner wants you to go get pulled up on stage, and once you start breaking out like the robot and the worm and like just some Jabberwocky stuff.
Hit the sprinkler.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. That's a little cray cray, but I don't know. Everyone, and I wonder, like, I was gonna say, I wonder why, like, besides it being like, I kind of feel like it's like very caveman-esque, like, my booty, no one look at my booty,
No
just for
touchy.
me.
Yeah. I guess yes. Like I consider that, but then I've also just been so hung up on this gender debate within all my classes that I've been taking, and like all the, like, in my communications classes, stuff like that. Like, I just did a whole chapter on gender and like how it affects the way you communicate and stuff like that. And I think it's funny because obviously there's nonverbal expression, and I think it's funny to assume that we as girls, we do a lot of nonverbal expression, but we're also way better at reading emotions than men.
Right.
So for men, reading nonverbal emotions, they're more likely to guess it wrong. So
Right.
for them to guess our body movements wrong wouldn't be unlikely.
Right.
But I also think like I didn't even consider it like nobody can look at it, just because he was like, it's not the fact that, because it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I guess it's the act of showing off. I don't know, but I think it was specifically about the dance move of twerking.
Yeah.
Or shaking ass is what he kept saying. Shaking ass.
Hey.
But also, I was, because I was saying like, but shaking ass is almost a stim. Like, I was like, because low key, like when you're a baby, it's like one of the first dance moves.
Yeah.
The baby dance is like you put your hands and you shake your butt. You know what I mean? Like, and you kind of just keep it going. It just develops into something
Yeah.
else. I was like, that's why I think it's. I mean, like, I think we came to like an understanding of each other's point of view. I think in his mind, if it's in a concert show venue idea and I'm pulled up on stage and I decide to shake my ass, that would hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what it came up to. And I feel like that's understandable.
Yeah.
I get that.
We all have our things.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah.
I still consider dancing and that's fine. And I think that's just what it is. But that's the whole point about being in a relationship and communication, right?
Right. And consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not always going to be like, oh, that's
You know,
like, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. On everything.
Right.
I wonder if it was like ass shaking contest and like
Oh.
you win $1 million if you go up there, if your partner would be just as firm on his stance, or is like, well, you know, the money like is worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because his thing was like, well, celebrities are still people. So to him, it would be
Yeah.
like performing for another man or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Because I guess I mean, not that, I don't know if I don't know. And like, obviously, obviously, I don't want people who know my partner to like think anything about him. But because I don't think it was like in any type of way, just because we were having this conversation
Yeah.
about this specific thing that was happening in the news. And then like, we just started breaking it down into more stuff, and then it just like started getting to everything. And I think that's the most fun about having a partner that you do feel like trust and love with, is that you can have these conversations with them, and
Yeah.
it's not actually a make or break or a serious thing,
Right.
because it's not us in the situation at all.
Right.
We're just literally being hypothetical about everything, which is fine, because I'd be hypothetical about the craziest stuff. Like, hypothetically, what if there was a bomb strapped to us, and like, you know, whatever. But yeah, I just was wondering what you guys thought about it, because like my friend was asking me about my partner, but like also I just wondered what you guys would think. Like, do you think, yeah, it's an issue all the way across the board? It's dependent on who it is, dependent on whatever, you
I
know.
think it's very dependent on who it is. Because if I was at a Destiny's Child concert with my partner and Beyonce brought him up, I'd be like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
go get it.
Yeah. Low key, there's like a part of me that would be like, if Megan Thee Stallion chose my man, like you said, it's like, damn, she chose my man. Like, yeah. Yeah. Do you think there would be some type of repercussions? Like, I guess, like, because like, consider this moment like viral. Everyone's
Yeah.
talking about it. Everyone's judging her and him and like
Right.
their situation and their relationship. Do you think that's worth the risk? Or do you think that that it's part of the risk that you take when you do get the opportunity to be part of a show like that?
I think it's part of the risk. Because, I mean, you're in the public eye at that point. And when you're in the public eye to that extent, there's going to be conversation about it.
Honestly, doing anything, you're at risk of doing anything. Walking outside your house
Yeah.
where we're being heavily surveilled and everyone
Oh,
records
gosh.
everything and everyone's always on live, and like
Yep.
it's like, you know, that's how people make heck of money on TikTok. They're just on live all the time, just walking through Reno, walking through Disneyland, wherever, and like they're not even doing anything. They're just like, and people are like, yeah, money. I'm like, hey, okay. Like, so I feel like just like being alive at this time is like such a trip anyways,
Yeah.
because like you can like just happen to fall and like
somebody happens to
You go
catch it.
viral.
Right.
Blue and pink hair girl fall at Starbucks. Friend laughs at them instead of helping.
Oh my god.
And then, or like, you know, if like, what if like Destiny's Petco incident from last episode, what if like the guy behind her recorded that cashier and that cashier gets canceled and loses her job? Like,
right.
you know, it's just like so, like, and you can't live your life worrying about that.
Right.
It is what it is, and you're either gonna carry or not. And
Yeah.
like, I feel like you're always at risk for that. And I
Yeah.
think like honestly, lifetime event, like you're gonna always remember you were the person that got
Oh.
pulled up out of this whole room.
Yes.
And go viral, and like you're just a hot commodity, and I bet you that they both made some type of money off of it. So
Yeah, probably. I don't know. You're right. We're all being surveyed all the time. Like,
Yep.
just constantly all the time.
And we're all just chronically online, so
I'm not.
good.
I try not to be.
I'm trying to get there.
Everyone should try to be. Because, you know, obviously it fucks with you. But also curate your stuff to. What are we always talking about, Jess? Reappraisal. Always be reappraising. And we are going to get into the word of the day. Go ahead, Jess. Hit us with the word of the day.
hi guys, thank you for returning to word of the day. Our word of the day is implacable. Someone or something described as implacable is not capable of being appeased or changed. Example, the project faced many implacable resistance from the community. That's it. Jenny's nodding, guys.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to tab over to slang and trending. In number 1, we have shrekking. Purposefully dating someone considered unattractive. In number 2, we have Summerween, a Halloween-like celebration held in the summer. In number 3, we have NPC, someone who lacks any capacity for original thought. In number 4, we have Tech Bro, a disapproving term for a man working in tech. And in number 5, we have Whimsy, a whimsical visual aesthetic or lifestyle.
I'm dying at the shrekking. That's hilarious.
Was that the first time you ever heard that?
Yeah.
That's
actually.
crazy.
Was it last episode we were talking about it, or was I just talking about it with my friends about how like women are more likely to do that all the time because they're not physical first usually, they're more emotionally connected. So even if a man is considered unattractive to you, like you may give them a chance just considering if they're nice enough, kind enough, or funny, or whatever sort of interest you're into. We're more likely to give them a chance, and a man would never. They would never. If they're not physically attracted to you at first sight, they won't give you a chance.
Literally, I was literally just talking to Jenny
I was so
earlier
dying.
today about like how, so let's just say when we go out, guys talk to Jenny from time to time, right? And last night was one of those nights, and she actually had like a few in a row, right? Whatever.
It was horrible. I
And
could not wait to get out of there.
she was like, "This is so crazy. This has never happened." And I was like, "I just think it's the first time you're so aware." And she's like, "Well, it's never been so blatant." And I was like, "I think it really is." And I was like, "I just feel like you always just think these guys are just being so nice
Yeah,
to you
because I mean,
instead of flirting."
because like I guess my baseline is just like people are just like nice.
And I was telling her that about the TikTok trend last year where guys were talking about how they are not nice to girls they would never date or like or think are attractive
That's
in any capacity.
insane.
It's just the unfortunate truth of like the male brain, and I know we don't like to generalize or overgeneralize here, so obviously take everything we say with a grain of salt. We are not fucking gender doctors or gender anything. We're not biologists or nothing, okay? We're just fucking podcast people. Yeah, we're just girls. We're just girls who talk about fucking Chris Brown concert shit and like drama. But you know, I think like there is a lot of stuff backing. Well, first of all, the women being more empathetic and attuned into emotions is all backed by
Right.
science. And, you know, that's not to say men can't be, or that there aren't certain men that are more likely to be empathetic than some women aren't, you know?
Right.
But it's more likely that a man won't. And yeah, there's like just so much to say that a man won't. It's like when you think about male feminists and then they only talk about like ever outspoken stuff about women that are just conventionally attractive.
Right.
But you don't ever see them speaking out for like trans women
Right,
or
right.
women that aren't somebody that they would date. And it's because, like Jess said,
Right.
there's just so much proof. Like men will literally tell you, like, no, I don't respect you, and it's because they just don't find you attractive. That's why there's lol cows, and that's why there's like women
There's
online.
what?
Lol cows? You never
What's
heard of that?
that?
Lol cows is just like LOL cows, but it's lol cows, and it's like people online who are like not necessarily attractive and usually weird, or usually have some type of like mental disability or some type of disorder like autism on like a severe spectrum or something. And people will like, because they're online, like you said, you're out, you're open your life to the exposure, so you're gonna get backlash, you're gonna get people talking to you, and these people will treat them like they're their friend, but the whole time they're just laughing at them. And that's what a lol cow is. And because they don't even realize they're being laughed at.
I am in shock right now.
There's like, who's the most famous case you can probably think of? Sonichu, probably. She's this autistic woman trans woman who, it's so sad. You would have to like deep dive into their life.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look into that.
You should. It's really sad.
Oh god.
There's documentaries and like body cam footage and
Oh my
all kinds of stuff. And
That's
Yeah.
insane.
yeah, it happens. But anyway, point is, be a good person, live in whimsy and all that business. Don't let certain men get you down. If you're a man, start thinking better. And also consider why you're upset about certain things. Really break
Yeah.
it down. Ask
Yeah.
yourself what is making you upset
Exactly.
and how you can treat yourself or think about this differently. Fix your self-talk if you want to fix your brain.
Oof.
All right?
Yep.
And have a great day, great evening, and good night. Bye.